Now, apparently yesterday, the NIO CEO, or our very own NIO CEO, was currently doing a talk into one of Chinese cities, and on that talk, he was asked a question about the orders that the ES8 has received, and he highlighted the fact that, look, NIO does not disclose orders, but for the ES8, they've given all the calculations that can make anyone to easily calculate the number of orders that NIO plus minus has to date. He shared again what NIO has already shared, and that is, look, by end of this year, in fact by December, NIO production capacity for the all new NIO ES8 is expected to reach 15,000. They have also shared the fact that this year ES8 is expected to sell 40,000, and if by December NIO production capacity is expected to reach 15,000 of that one model ES8, and the current wait times of the people that are placing their orders right now of the ES8, they are only going to receive them by next year in April. 1 plus 1, you will know the orders that the ES8 has, right? So in other words, NIO is saying there's no need to disclose the orders because they've already disclosed the orders anyways, in terms of the numbers that they have of the ES8, which you and me, those of you that have been on this channel, you will know that we've discussed the numbers. You know that we have disclosed, or we have made a calculation about the orders that the ES8 has received, and the number, without wasting any more of your time, is plus minus 100,000, because if production capacity for the ES8 in December, it's expected to get to 15,000, but with that, still with that, the current wait times, it's still putting us in April. You and me can agree that, look, in 3 months, January, February, March, ES8 will be able to sell 45,000 at least, minimum, right? And then if we are being put to April, you can probably add plus minus 10,000 already. That is for the people that are placing their orders right now to get the all new NIO ES8. So we can say next year already, we already got like 50,000 or plus 50,000 orders. We already got like what? Around 55,000 orders, which is the 45,000 for the first 3 months of 2026, plus the 10,000 that we are estimating for April, because obviously per month the NIO will be able to sell 15,000 of the ES8. So 55,000 plus 40,000 this year, or plus 40,000 this year. You and me can agree that you get a number that is like what? 95,000. This, my dear friends, 95,000, which we are saying that is the number that you get. It's also an understatement, because you know that this month NIO is going to sell 10,000 cars. You know very well that NIO ES8 is going to sell 10,000 cars right now in, of course, October. Another plus 10,000 cars in November, and then 15,000 in December. Combined, these 3 months should easily give us 40,000. These 3 months that we are in, they can give us 40,000 of deliveries. But then don't forget that you need to add the almost 3,000 that NIO clocked for the month of September. Now add that, let's just say 43,000 that we can get this year. With that 55,000, that is 98,000. So plus minus 100,000 orders is what NIO is currently sitting at as the order book of the ES8. And the new CEO said in this session that, look, you already know the numbers because we have given you information, even though we usually don't give out such information. So NIO is saying, even though they did not come and say, we have received 100,000 orders, you can make a calculation based on the information they've given thus far, which is something that is great, something that is pretty amazing and exciting. You will know that, like the NIO CEO reaffirmed again, ES8 is expected to get to 15,000 production capacity by December, meaning that in December, this NIO ES8 that is doing so well could ultimately sell 15,000 cars in 1 month, which is absolutely great, because we know that it will not just be 15,000 or plus 15,000 for for the Envoy L60 will also be getting plus 15,000 from the all-new NIO ES8, which is going to be great, something that is exciting, and we look forward to that, my dear friends. This is one thing that makes me to remain long and strong onto NIO, because I know with these figures, this is what makes us makes us to load the boat, to increase our holdings onto NIO, because we know fundamentally NIO has grown so well in a way that, of course, you need not to lose track right now. You need not to worry much about the share price right now, but rather focus on where NIO is headed, and that is NIO is heading towards profitability. By the way, on this very same session, the NIO CEO highlighted that, look, the ES9 will be launched in Q2. I think the plan was to launch that car in Q1, but because of the massive demand that is onto the ES8, they don't see the need to go and launch that car when there is still a model that is selling well, very well, like cupcakes, which is the ES8, right? They don't see the need to rush in launching the ES9, which is why they've taken it at least to the end of, or to the last quarter of the first half of 2026, which is Q2. This is something that, again, it should be noted, and he flagged it on this session that he was having right here, the one that I showed you, right? So yeah, man, I am happy, I'm excited. Blue sky is coming. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price are going to be rewarded with time. You will know that the ES9 is the end game. It's coming with the active suspension, same as the ET9, and it's going to be so crazy. I'm telling you, it's going to be like nothing we have seen, and it's going to be a completely different model altogether, because ES9, it is going to be the first time we get an introduction of this model, unlike the ES8, which this one that we see, it is the third generation, meaning that there was a second generation, there was a first generation, which the first generation was launched in 2018, the second generation, I think it was launched in 2021, 2022, and then now the third generation is launched on now in 2025, and it's so crazy, so amazing to see the massive demand that we are continuing to get to see onto our favorite stock, NIO. But anyways, I don't want to make this video too long. Tell me what you think about this, man. Like this video, subscribe, hit or click that notification bell so that at least you can be notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. It takes me some time to make videos like this or content like this, and therefore I ask you to like, to subscribe, to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you can be notified. Share this content or this video to your other NIO friends who you know that they want to know more about NIO, because on this channel we are all about NIO, right? We are all about where NIO is headed and why we are long. This is why I like, and this makes us to not be shaken by the naysayers, the shit sellers sometimes about the things that they might come and say about NIO, because we are doing research, we are doing due diligence, and we know what we own. I'll see you on the next one. That is all from me, and God bless you all.